Are you ready?
Adams Cable Sports presents the regular season finale of high school basketball as local rivals, the Carbondale Area Chargers and the Lakeland Chiefs, clash in a Lackawanna League Division III matchup. Sponsored by Adams Cable Service, Veston's Auto Body and Collision Center, Main Street Sunoco, NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6 Mayfield, Tom's Floor Shop, your first step to a beautiful home, Main Street Childs, White's Crossing Sports Shop, McGovern Insurance Agency, Figlomini Drugstore, locally owned and trusted since 1929, Nick's Excavating and Paving, Jerry's Tire and Auto Service, Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, with locations at 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street. By your local Napa Auto Parts store, Tonkin Auto Supply. Your starting lineups are presented by Roselle Department Store. It's time for the high school basketball game of the week between the Carbondale Area Chargers and the Lakeland Chiefs. Courtside with all of the action, here's Glenn Muskowski and Steve Young.
It's a playoff atmosphere here at the Pete Taronis Gym in Carbondale for Adams Cable High School basketball as we feature Lackawanna League Division III action between the Lakeland Chiefs and the Carbondale Area Chargers. Alongside Glenn Muskowski and Nick Homick, Steve Young here. Great to have you on board in a key matchup for both Lakeland and Carbondale area, as Lakeland will come into today's contest with an overall mark of 8 wins and 13 losses in Division IV. They are 2-4. The Chargers overall 11-10 and a Division III mark of 1 win and 4 losses. The Carbondale Area Chargers, well, they have lost their last 3 ball games against Mid-Valley, Dunmore, and Holy Cross, while the Lakeland Chiefs have won their last 3. In an upset win over Mid-Valley, 67-66, they also defeated Forest City and Mountain View. So Lakeland comes in on a winning streak, Glenn, and Carbondale is trying to get back on the winning track.
Well, you know, Steve, Carbondale handled Lakeland pretty easily the first 2 times they played them. The first game in the tournament that we covered, and also in the first half of the season, and they beat them handily. If you're superstitious, no one really wants to play that team the 3rd time. It is just one of those bugaboos that coaches have because, you know, they are pumped. They're all ready. They won 3 in a row, so I'm sure Lakeland will be ready. Carbondale struggled a little bit, but they played well, like I said, against Lakeland twice. They should be ready too, but if you had to go with momentum, you would think Lakeland has it.
This will be the 3rd meeting between Lakeland and Carbondale. The Chargers defeated Lakeland in the Taronis tournament 60-45. Tony Harding had 26 points in that ball game, but Justin Potus ended up with 20 for the Chargers. Evan Deary with 16, and Joe Kilholland had 12 for the Chargers. In the first half matchup at Lakeland, Carbondale played great defense against Tony Harding. He scored 19, but he really had to work for those 19 points. Evan Deary had a great night for the Chargers, scoring 23. He had 5 3-pointers. Joe Kilholland was also red hot, scoring 21 points. He was 7 of 8 from the free throw line and also knocked down 4 3-point shots. Yeah,
that game up in Lakeland, they just put it all together that one night, and Lakeland just could not buy a basket early. They ran at Harding with double teams all over the place, and they took him out of his game a little bit, and that's how they got the big lead and won the game. Plus the fact that everything they threw up went in that night. That's one of those picture-perfect games.
Well, we'll see how things play out here tonight as the Chiefs and the Chargers will battle in this Lackawanna League Division III basketball matchup. We'll go to a break, and when we return, more pregame highlights after this timeout on Adams Cable High School basketball.
Dremel.
Hey, Dremel? No, I'm David.
Can't find what you're looking for? Adams Cable Service has the perfect tool to find what you want, when you want. Just use your remote to access on demand. The on-screen menus make it easy to find thousands of favorite hit movies and shows you can play instantly. Adams Cable Service. It's all about you.
You're ready for the big game, but how about your car? As you travel through downtown Carbondale, look for the classic yellow, blue, and red Sunoco sign. Drive in and fill up with the fuel of choice from Main Street Sunoco and get the finest performance from your car. At Main Street Sunoco in Carbondale, prompt, courteous service is always assured. Congratulations to our local athletes and coaches for their hard work and dedication from the staff and management of Main Street Sunoco in Carbondale.
When your car does this, call us first.
Every job is perfect or it doesn't leave the shop. That's the motto at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale. In an accident, remember, it is your car and your choice to choose your repair center. Call Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale, well known for integrity, safety, and craftsmanship. For more information concerning your rights and the 10 things you need to know before having your car repaired, go to their website, bestonsautobody.com. Good luck to all area teams from Tony, Mike, Jeff, and the staff at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, Gordon Avenue, Carbondale. Welcome back to the Pete Tsaronis Gym in Carbondale, where we have Lackawanna League Division III high school basketball, the Lakeland Chiefs and the Carbondale area Chargers. And for Lakeland, they're coached by Jeff Evans in his first year. Of course, Carbondale area coached by Landon Gabriel now in his 9th year. It's going to be interesting to see if Jeff Evans has some kind of strategy to counter the double team that Landon Gabriel and the Chargers came up with in that first half matchup.
Well, if I were Landon Gabriel, I would do exactly the same thing. I would make someone else beat me. I would think that if Jeff doesn't have something, he better get something in a hurry. But I would think probably he's going to try to get some screens, get some picks away so you can free up Harding. Because Harding can shoot off the dribble and he can shoot coming to the basketball. He squares up nicely. Steve, I saw the videotape of the final shot that he made against Mid-Valley. It was a great pass, led him down the court. He caught the ball, squared up. It seemed like he even squared up right in the middle of his jump.
Caught it in the corner.
Caught it in the corner, and it was all net. I mean, once he gets the ball, if you don't guard him, he's going to put the ball in the basket.
Well, Tony Harding had a big night against Mid-Valley in that 67-66 upset win. His three-pointer, of course, won it at the buzzer. He had a total of 37 points, 5 three-pointers, and was 4 of 6 from the free throw line. So we'll see how things play out here tonight as the Chiefs and the Chargers will battle. Now, this is a big game for the Chargers. If they win, they will not have to play in the first round of the playoffs anyone from Division III, anyone in their own division. But if they lose, chances are that they're going to end up playing somebody in Division III in the opening round of the District 2 playoffs.
Well, you know, it's all about seeding and where you fall. Sometimes you don't want, you always want to win a game, don't get me wrong. But sometimes when you do, you put yourself in a bad position. And obviously the way it's set up now, if they win or they will probably end up playing teams from either down in Wyoming Valley or up in Susquehanna County.
We will go to another break, and when we return, your starting lineups are on the way, brought to you by Roselle Department Store in Carbondale after this time out on Adams Cable High School Basketball. What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team in NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS, Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable Channel 7.
Enjoy the feel of deep, rich luxury. Get the drama of radiant color and experience the timeless beauty, comfort, and durability of carpeting from Tom's Floor Shop in Childs. Tom's Floor Shop offers a large selection of hardwood, laminate, vinyl, ceramic tile, and carpeting on display in their showroom. Rely on Tom's Floor Shop for expert installation. All roads lead to where great floors begin at Tom's Floor Shop, exit 6 off the Casey Highway in Childs.
The White's Crossing Sports Shop, Canaan Street in Carbondale, is the leading authority for the outdoors in northeastern Pennsylvania. They carry a full line of archery accessories, hunting and reloading supplies, live bait, and a variety of fishing tackle. The White's Crossing Sports Shop is open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. until 1 p.m. Call 282-4699 or log on to their website at whitescrossing.com. Finding that unique seasonal outdoor item has never been easier with help from Tom and the staff at the White's Crossing Sports Shop. Welcome back to the Pete Taronis Gym in Carbondale, and now it's time for your starting lineups for today's game, presented by Roselle Department Store in Carbondale, where the annual winter clearance event is now underway. Stop in for savings up to 40% on all remaining winter apparel. Roselle offers an extensive selection of school uniforms for Carbondale area, Lakeland, Forest City, LaSalle Academy, Holy Cross, and Valley View, and they also offer prompt laundry and dry cleaning services. Will you be attending a formal affair or special occasion? Let the experience of Sam Kalura work for you in a perfectly tailored tuxedo by Sarno & Son. For unsurpassed quality, style, and value, rely on Roselle Department Store in Carbondale, where Sam and the staff are proud to present your starting lineups for today's game between Carbondale area and Lakeland. The starting five for the Carbondale area Chargers: Joe Kilhullen, the 6'2" senior, starts at guard. He's joined by Connor Derry, a 6'1" senior forward. Justin Podis gets the start for the Chargers, a 6'3" senior forward. Zach Sopko getting the start here tonight for the Chargers, a 5'10" senior guard. And also Sean Bolinas lines up at guard for the Chargers. He is a 5'11" senior. Your starting five for the Lakeland Chiefs: Jake Pernow at forward, a 6'4" freshman. Jordan Art, a 5'10" junior guard. Tony Harding, 6'4" senior forward. Garth Eastat, 5'10" sophomore guard. And Ian Kondrak will line up at guard, getting the start for Lakeland. He is a 5'9" senior. Those are your starting lineups, brought to you today by the Roselle Department Store in Carbondale. By the way, the junior varsity contest went to Carbondale area by the score of 49-32.
We have a riotous crowd here today. I mean, the student sections haven't been filled in this gym like this since probably the middle of last year sometime, Steve. This is going to be an exciting game.
Well, it's a playoff-type atmosphere here at the Pete Taronis Gym in Carbondale. And now, to honor America, here's Bridget Connolly with our national anthem.
So gallantly streaming.
is the beautiful voice of Bridget Connolly with our national anthem, and it's time for Lackawanna League Division III Boys High School Basketball, Lakeland and Carbondale area. And your officials for tonight's game are James Elliott, Kevin Walsh, and Jerry Gavin. So we are set for basketball.
Three veteran officials are placed properly here in a game of this with a rivalry like Lakeland and Carbondale have.
And Lakeland in their black uniforms, Carbondale in the white. And coming to center court, it will be Tony Harding, along with Sean Bolinas for the opening tip. And this ball is tipped around, players battle for it, and Carbondale will come up with it as Justin Potus will swing it to Joe Kilhollen, and we are underway here in Carbondale. As the Chargers go to work, and they go right to the basket as Potus scores, and they take a 2-0 lead.
Lakeland came out in a 1-3-1 half-court zone and didn't try to trap the corners, but they didn't get there in time, and consequently, Potus was wide open.
Here's Eastap putting up a runner. Ball is off the fingertips of Harding. Kilhollen will go coast to coast, and his layup is off the mark. Follow up underneath by Potus, knocked away. Potus will keep it alive, and Carbondale will reset it, leading 2-0. Here is Sopko in traffic. He hits the deck. Jump ball. Lakeland possession. And the Lakeland Chiefs will inbound the basketball as Jordan Art will work it into Tony Harding. And Art, 5'10 junior, averaging over 7.5 points a ball game, will swing it on the near side to Jake Kernow. Kernow off a screen by Harding. Kernow puts up a runner, rolls off the iron. And Sopko, let's check it. Kilhollen collects it. He'll work it down to Potus. Potus dishes off. Off the right side, Bolinas for three.
He can shoot. If he's open, he can shoot.
And Carbondale is up 5-0. Now Tony Harding will run the offense for the Chargers. Or for the Chiefs, I should say, as they work it near side. Art and company, Eastap with the right-hand dribble. And on the far side, working inside to Eastap, ball's knocked away. Good job by Zach Sopko, and the band is cranked up here.
Everybody's cranked up today. Steve, Carbondale is out here hustling on defense early in this game, which is a good sign.
5-0 Chargers. Harding from the outside, short on the jump shot. The ball goes out of bounds, and Carbondale will bring the ball the length of the court. As Zach Sopko, the 5'10 senior, will work the ball across midcourt on a strolling dribble. Left side, Kilhollen will direct traffic.
Now, Carbondale's going to have to get into gaps against this 1-3-1. Now they're in a 2-3, so they're switching some defenses here. They're still in a zone.
And Bolinas gives it up. They go baseline. And on the drive, Connor Deary throws it away. And in transition, here is Eastap putting up the shot too heavy. Here's Harding with the follow-up. It's good. And Lakeland finally scores with 5:31 to play here in the first quarter. They now trail 5-2.
Well, that was a strong move. A good rebound by Harding and a strong move.
Carbondale goes to work in their half-court set.
They got to hit somebody on the high post. That's it.
Sopko will go baseline to Potus. And Kilhollen will launch the shot and knocks it down. And Carbondale has a 7-2 advantage.
Now, if I was Carbondale, I'd be thrilled to that Kernow is playing outside the 19-foot line. I would be happy to see him stay out there.
Eastap goes to Kernow, and it's a turnover on a traveling violation.
Yes, you need him just opposite of where Harding's going to be to pick up all the garbage from the other side of the floor. He's got to stay inside, or at least on the high post where he can operate a little bit.
7-2 your score. The Chargers with 4.5 to play. First quarter. They pound the ball into POTUS, and he scores with a left hand.
Nice move by Justin POTUS that time. Nice little left hand. I never was a person that said you must shoot left-handed from the left side. But I always told my kids they better know how, because there's going to be a time that you need to, and that was the time.
Carbondale leads 9-2, and Lakeland will go to work in their half-court offense. Jake Kernow, three-point land. Art from downtown misfires. There's a battle for the ball. Sopko has it. Fast break is on for the Chargers. They'll give it up on the left side. Belinas on a drive, hacked on the play. Personal foul called on Garth Eastat, his first and the team's first. That will place Sean Belinas on the free throw line, where he has struggled this year, and those struggles continue.
You know, it's unique too, because when he's open, he could hit an outside shot with the best of them, but from the foul line, it's just not there.
Carbondale as a team shooting at 64% as Belinas hits the second shot to give Carbondale a 10-2 advantage. And across the midcourt stripe, Jordan Art.
Changing defenses in the man.
Kernow working against Kilholland. Kernow will palm the ball into Harding. Ball's knocked away, and Lakeland will keep the possession.
I will say this about Connor Deary. He always gets the tough assignment, and he does a nice job most of the time.
Inbound pass goes to Art.
Defensively, I'm talking about.
And Lakeland will go to work with Eastat. Almost lost the basketball. They'll work it on the right side, and Lakeland will continue to work the ball around the perimeter, leading 10-2 as we near 3 minutes to play first quarter. Great to have you on board for the season finale of Adams Cable High School basketball. Tonight's game will end the regular season in Division III of boys action. From the right corner, outside shot by Jordan Art is off the mark. And a foul called on the Chargers. Or let's check this.
Yep.
First. Connor Deary called for the personal, his first and the team's first.
He seems to be always outmanned size-wise in every defensive assignment he gets, but he plays hard.
Art fires the ball into Kernow, and he'll launch a three. Too heavy off the back iron. Harding with the rebound. The putback is no good, and he's hacked.
You got to keep Harding off the boards, because he is strong underneath there. You got to box him out. Easier said than done sometimes.
Connor Deary called for his second personal and the team's second. That will place Tony Harding on the stripe, an 80% free throw shooter for Lakeland. And Harding this year, through 21 games, is averaging 27 points a ball game.
You know, what I don't like sometimes about Connor Deary, he figures you always have to commit a foul when you lose the ball underneath there like that. Sometimes you just have to let them go.
Harding hits the second shot. Lakeland trails 10-3. Kilholland goes near side to Sopko. He'll get it back. And Sopko will reset the Charger offense. Kilholland bounce passing on the right wing. And Sopko looking inside, had it knocked away by Tony Harding.
Sopko continues to try to throw that, that pass that I hate. That like he's trying to spin the ball around the body of the defender. If it's not there, get rid of it and go around reverse it and go around the other side.
Joe Kilholland bounce passing into POTUS. And as we have under 2.5 to play here in the first, Carbondale patient offensively as Kilholland puts up a brick, and this ball is rebounded by Eastat. In transition, Tony Harding, double teamed, fires it back outside. Art on a drive to the basket is fouled. Like to say hello to everyone listening and watching on the internet. Great to have you on board tonight for high school basketball here at the Pete Taronis Gym, wherever you may be. Lakeland setting it up. on the short end of a 10-3 score and on a drive to the basket.
Reach, Carbondale. That's all they're doing. All they're doing is reaching. Get in front of them.
Last
Move your
personal
feet.
foul, Glenn, was on Evan Deary. And this one will go on Sean Bolinas, and that is the 4th team foul for the Chargers. Free throw won't fall for Jordan Art, who is shooting at 66% from the stripe. Lakeland as a team shooting at 68% from the free throw line. Second shot rattles out. In transition, Kilholland, left side. Long shot from downtown is good by Evan Deary, and the Chargers are out to a 13-3 lead. Tony Harding loops the pass, left side. Jake Kurnow, spin move, lost it. Ball is loose. Carbondale comes up with it. Evan Deary with the basketball for the Chargers will fire up a three off the back iron. No good.
By
the putback is good by
Great
Potus.
position.
And Carbondale leads it 15-3. There's a timeout called by Lakeland on Adams Cable High School basketball.
Insurance is more than just a policy. It's knowing that you are properly covered to protect all the assets you have worked so hard to acquire over the years. For over 50 years, McGovern Insurance has fulfilled the needs and expectations of families and businesses in the greater Carbondale area. McGovern Insurance Agency specializes in auto, home, commercial, and life insurance. Call for a competitive quote and superior service at 282-1170. Your protection comes first at McGovern Insurance Agency, 26th Avenue, Carbondale.
Here's great news from Figlamini Drugstore in Carbondale that can save you money and make shopping for your prescriptions more convenient. Figlamini now has an $8.95 generic drug plan and free local delivery. Figlamini offers diabetic shoes, lift chairs, and home health supplies. That's what sets Figlamini apart from the chains. Locally owned and trusted since 1929. Stop in and see the difference for yourself at Figlamini Drugstore in Carbondale, where you're not just a number, you're family.
Lakeland called a timeout to talk it over, trailing right now 15-3 against the Chargers as we near the 1-minute mark left to play here in the first quarter, and the Chiefs turn it over on a drive to the basket.
Yeah, it's too many extra steps that time. It's hard to get from the foul line to the basket in one.
Yeah.
Unless your name is Michael Jordan.
And you're in the NBA where they don't call the traveling violation, right?
Or anything else.
Yeah. Evan Deary and Bolinas going to work in the half-court offense.
Got to get somebody on that high post.
Here's Kilholland on a drive to the basket. Didn't get it to fall.
Good rebound by
Sopko
that time.
Foul called on Lakeland.
Was he in the act of shooting?
Personal foul called on Tony Harding, his first and the team's second. Joe Kilholland to inbound for the Chargers. Pass goes to Deary. He'll fire up the shot. No good off the back iron. And in transition, a foul is called on the Chargers.
That's too many sloppy fouls. Too many already. It's
5 for the Chargers.
5 already, and we're not even into the second quarter yet.
Estat will inbound for Lakeland.
And they're all reaching fouls.
Rodney Laborde, wearing number 21, checks into the Lakeland lineup, 6'3" sophomore. And Laborde will give it up to Silas Stearns. Stearns looks to get it back, and he'll kick it back outside. Kurnow. Stearns looking to loop the ball into Harding, knocked away by Carbondale.
I think if you notice, Harding is setting up on the block and staying on that block, our left side looking at the basket, Steve. He's got to move. He wants to get the ball. He's got to move. Now he's set up on the opposite side. Which way are they going to go?
Kurnow off a screen by Harding. 15-3. Final 12 seconds. Drive to the basket. Lakeland misses it. Eastat battling for it. They turn it over. And the Chargers have an opportunity, leading 15-3 with 9 seconds to play first quarter.
The ball went into Eastat's hands. He just couldn't get back on the court fast enough.
Bobby Solitsky wearing number 35 in the lineup. Final 5 seconds. Clock down to 3. Here's POTUS. Can't get the shot away, and that will bring an end to the first quarter of play here at the Pete Taronis Gym in today's Lackawanna League Division III basketball matchup with the Chargers leading the Chiefs 15-3 on Adams Cable High School Basketball.
Improve the appearance of your property with the help of Nick's Excavating and Paving of Carbondale. Nick's Excavating and Paving provides the highest quality service in residential and commercial excavating, paving and seal coating, demolition, land clearing, foundations, driveways, sidewalks, and utility lines. Nick's Excavating and Paving also delivers sand, stone, topsoil, and mulch. For prompt professional service, call Nick's Excavating and Paving Carbondale. Keep your vehicle running safe and efficiently with complete automotive care by Jerry's Tire and Auto Service, Brooklyn Street, Carbondale. You can rely on Jerry's for minor repairs, wheel alignment, Pennsylvania safety inspection and emissions testing, brake service, oil changes, computer diagnostics, and brand name tires for a smooth ride. Stop in and see Jerry. Call 282-TIRE or visit their website, jerrystire@gmail.com. Jerry's Tire and Auto Service, Brooklyn Street, Carbondale.
Welcome back to the Pete Taronis Gym in Carbondale. Second quarter of play just getting underway as Carbondale leads Lakeland 15-3. And the Chargers open up quarter number 2 with the basketball. As Kilholland will direct traffic. Belinas gives it up. And they will work the ball around the perimeter. Good cross-court pass. And the outside shot is good by Evan Deary, left wide open.
Well, he must have something against Lakeland because that's his 7th in 2 games.
That's amazing. 18-3, the Chargers.
Say Lakeland dribbling the ball too much. Too much dribbling. 4 guys standing around watching.
And now it is Laborde going to the basket. He misfires. Tony Harding gets the rebound. Fade away. Got it.
Well, I'll tell you what. He used his body that nice. He put the shoulder down into the defender, got some space, and knocked it down.
18-5 as Lakeland answers. Evan Deary gets the ball back. Now Kilholland. Beautiful pass into...
Now, see, Mystika's got to reverse that.
Mystika and Joe Kilholland launches a 3 and knocks it down. Carbondale is out to a 21-5 lead. Well, the way Carbondale is playing, they definitely don't want to open up the District 2 playoffs with someone from their division, and they're making a statement here in the first half. Laborde will give it up. Jordan Art turns it over on a traveling call.
Yeah, that's a couple times now that the Lakeland offensive player takes the step, then puts the ball down. Can't do that. Too many good officials out there. Yeah. They'll pick that one up in a hurry.
And Carbondale with Bobby Solitsky, 5'11", sophomore, to bring the ball across midcourt.
Now they're in a man-to-man now.
Evan Deary.
Keep the ball moving.
Solitsky puts on the brakes. Ball tipped. Kilholland will keep it going. Beautiful pass. Solitsky from just inside the three-point arc off the mark. Carbondale saves it as POTUS gives it up. And this time Kilholland from the right side off the back iron. Players battle for it. Lakeland has it. Here comes Tony Harding and Lakeland trailing 21-5. Jordan Art for 3. This shot is off the mark. Curnow with the rebound and the putback. He draws the foul.
That's where Curnow belongs, right in there. Not out here on the perimeter where he can't really do that much for the size he is.
Justin POTUS called for the personal foul, his first and the team's 6th. As Curnow scores on the free throw attempt, he is shooting at 64% and nails 2. 21-7. Now, Carbondale will go to work with Joe Kilholland running the offense. Salitsky flips it. Deary pops it. A little bit too heavy. Ball's loose. Lakeland has it. On the fast break, they look to Harding. Great defense by Kilholland.
Carbondale's hustling. I think they're a little too much of a hurry on the offensive end. They've got to be a little bit more patient.
Art floats it into Tony Harding. His turnaround shot from in the lane short. And Curnow had the rebound, but had it taken away by Kilholland. Now the Chargers.
I get some movement.
Up by 14. POTUS in the right side. Shot won't fall for Deary. Rebound goes to Tony Harding.
Three guys went at him that time.
LaBorde from downtown misses. And a foul called on the Chiefs.
It's like on Curnow. Yep.
First personal foul on Jake Curnow. Third team foul. And a timeout on the court. 4:55 to play in the first half. Chargers up 21-7 over Lakeland on Adams Cable High School basketball.
The Gabriel family and the staff at Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated of Carbondale send best wishes to our local athletes and teams for a successful season. In your time of need, call 282-1219 for the ultimate in professional service from Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, Carbondale. Looking for great prices and special offers on top quality parts and accessories? You'll find them at Napa Auto Parts. Visit Tonkin Auto Supply in Carbondale for great savings while supplies last. Only at Napa. Stop in and see Glenn, Garth, and the staff at Tonkin Auto Supply in Carbondale, your know-how folks.
Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how.
Carbondale coming out of the timeout with the basketball, setting it up as Joe Kilholland will flip it on the far side. 21-7, Carbondale, your leader. Salitsky giving it up. Carbondale patient offensively. And Salitsky bounce passing. POTUS back out. And Salitsky will give it up to Kilholland, and he'll take the baseline shot.
Now that is good, solid ball movement for Carbondale. They ended up with a nice 8-foot shot.
Curnow posting up. Spin move. Ball bouncing around. Tip back up by Harding, and the ball is rebounded by Giovanni Mustica. And Carbondale loses the ball in transition.
That's a tough pass Mustica made there. He's right next to the guy, and you got to give him the turnover. I can't catch that ball.
Jordan Art will inbound for Lakeland. Pass goes to LaBorde. Under 4 to play in the first half. 23-7 Carbondale. Here's a runner by Rodney LaBorde.
You can't let that happen. He started out here almost at half court, and he went all the way around, and nobody picked him up anywhere. Unbelievable.
23-9. Carbondale. Salitsky to Mustica. Good defense by Lakeland, and Jordan Art knocking the ball away. Amazing, Glenn. The regular season will end here tonight.
You're right. That is totally amazing.
Can't believe it.
But I'll tell you what. I love next week, and from there to the state playoffs.
Jump shot from the outside, off the mark by the Chargers, and Harding clears for Lakeland. District 2 AA semifinals will be February 17th, 19th, and the 22nd. Here's the turnaround shot by Harding. That's good. And it's 23-11 as Lakeland answers.
You can't let him get the ball in that paint. He's deadly in there.
And the District 2 playoffs, Glenn, will be at the Mohegan Sun Arena this year. How about that?
Yeah, the finals, yep.
Yeah, and Connor Deary scores for Carbondale as they make it 25-11.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see how that works out. they're only the finals, and they start at 4:31 during the, I forget what day it is, and they continue to go. Now, are they going to play two games and throw you out, make you come back in? I don't know.
Yeah, those are the semifinals, and the District 2 finals will be on February 27th. Personal foul called on Carbondale, Bobby Solitsky. And on the free throw line, Rodney Laborde, shooting at 55% this year. He is a 6'3" sophomore.
Steve, speaking of that, you look at this roster of Lakeland. They have Harding, Condrat, and Cordy Roop as seniors. That's it. Right. They have a bunch of kids coming back.
They sure do, as Carbondale tries to go to Joe Kilholland on a cut to the basket, and they turn it over.
Carbondale can't get sloppy here now. They got to keep this momentum going.
Lakeland is averaging 51.5 points a ball game while giving up 56, as Laborde gives it up to Jordan Art, and he nails a three. And suddenly it's 25-15 as Lakeland is down by 10. Solitsky and Evan Deary. Connor Deary taking control. Solitsky gives it up. Evan Deary from the left side nails it. 28-15.
He's on fire.
You talk about some great three-point shooting tonight by Carbondale. Now Laborde will give it up to Jordan Art. He will launch a three and knocks it down from the left corner.
When are you going to believe that he can shoot? You got to go out and play him.
Lakeland hanging around. They trail by 10, 28-18. Kilholland will take his turn and nails a three. Hey, if you were writing a book, it would have to be Where's the Defense? That would be the title, right?
Yeah, exactly.
31-18. Here's Kernow in the paint. Puts it up. Harding gets it and scores. Good job by Tony Harding.
Good position underneath.
Lakeland trails.
By Carbondale, I play for one.
31-20.
I play for one here.
With 50 seconds on the clock here in the first half. Solitsky pulls up with the shot. Didn't get it to fall. Rebound Connor Deary back outside. Kilholland with an open look. Got it. 34-20. Carbondale. Final 30 seconds of the first half here at the Pete Taronis Gym.
Well, that was one for sure, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Laborde just tossed up the shot off balance. He was looking for a foul, didn't get it.
Yeah, he forced the action. There was nothing there.
Clock at 15 seconds. Carbondale will play for one, and Art commits the personal foul.
Foul line number 23, Jordan Art.
With 10 seconds remaining, as Art picks up his first personal foul and the fourth team foul. Carbondale with 8 seconds. Sopko on a drive to the basket. Goes up with a shot. Had it rejected by Kernow. Ball goes out of bounds with 2 seconds to play in the half. Carbondale will inbound.
Somebody just got to step behind the screen here.
Bolinas to inbound for the Chargers. Looking, gets it into Kilholland. Tried to tip it up, and that will bring an end to the first half of today's Lackawanna League Division III basketball matchup, with Carbondale leading Lakeland 34-20 here on Adams Cable High School Basketball.
Here's great news from Figlamini Drugstore in Carbondale that can save you money and make shopping for your prescriptions more convenient. Figlamini now has an $8.95 generic drug plan and free local delivery. Figlamini offers diabetic shoes, lift chairs, and home health supplies. That's what sets Figlamini apart from the chains. Locally owned and trusted since 1929. Stop in and see the difference for yourself at Figlamini Drugstore in Carbondale, where you're not just a number, you're family. The Gabriel family and the staff at Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated of Carbondale send best wishes to our local athletes and teams for a successful season. In your time of need, call 282-1219 for the ultimate in professional service from Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, Carbondale. Improve the appearance of your property with the help of Nick's Excavating and Paving of Carbondale. Nick's Excavating and Paving provides the highest quality service in residential and commercial excavating, paving and seal coating, demolition, land clearing, foundations, driveways, sidewalks, and utility lines. Nick's Excavating and Paving also delivers sand, stone, topsoil, and mulch. For prompt professional service, call Nick's Excavating and Paving, Carbondale.
Dremel, Dremel, Dremel.
Hey, Dremel? No, I'm David.
Can't find what you're looking for? Adams Cable Service has the perfect tool to find what you want, when you want. Just use your remote to access on demand. The on-screen menus make it easy to find thousands of favorite hit movies and shows you can play instantly. Adams Cable Service. It's all about you.
Insurance is more than just a policy. It's knowing that you are properly covered to protect all the assets you have worked so hard to acquire over the years. For over 50 years, McGovern Insurance has fulfilled the needs and expectations of families and businesses in the greater Carbondale area. McGovern Insurance Agency specializes in auto, home, commercial, and life insurance. Call for a competitive quote and superior service at 282-1170. Your protection comes first at McGovern Insurance Agency, 26th Avenue, Carbondale. The White's Crossing Sports Shop, Canaan Street in Carbondale, is the leading authority for the outdoors in northeastern Pennsylvania. They carry a full line of archery accessories, hunting and reloading supplies, live bait, and a variety of fishing tackle. The White's Crossing Sports Shop is open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. until 1 p.m. Call 282-4699 or log on to their website at whitescrossing.com. Finding that unique seasonal outdoor item has never been easier with help from Tom and the staff at the White's Crossing Sports Shop. You're ready for the big game, but how about your car? As you travel through downtown Carbondale, look for the classic yellow, blue, and red Sunoco sign. Drive in and fill up with the fuel of choice from Main Street Sunoco and get the finest performance from your car. At Main Street Sunoco in Carbondale, prompt, courteous service is always assured. Congratulations to our local athletes and coaches for their hard work and dedication from the staff and management of Main Street Sunoco in Carbondale. Looking for great prices and special offers on top quality parts and accessories? You'll find them at Napa Auto Parts. Visit Tonkin Auto Supply in Carbondale for great savings while supplies last. Only at Napa. Stop in and see Glenn, Garth, and the staff at Tonkin Auto Supply in Carbondale, your know-how folks.
Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how.
When your car does this. Call us first.
Every job is perfect or it doesn't leave the shop. That's the motto at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale. In an accident, remember, it is your car and your choice to choose your repair center. Call Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale, well known for integrity, safety, and craftsmanship. For more information concerning your rights and the 10 things you need to know before having your car repaired, go to their website, bestonsautobody.com. Good luck to all area teams from Tony, Mike, Jeff, and the staff at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, Gordon Avenue, Carbondale.
Enjoy the feel of deep, rich luxury. Get the drama of radiant color and experience the timeless beauty, comfort, and durability of carpeting from Tom's Floor Shop in Childs. Tom's Floor Shop offers a large selection of hardwood, laminate, vinyl, ceramic tile, and carpeting on display in their showroom. Rely on Tom's Floor Shop for expert installation. All roads lead to where great floors begin at Tom's Floor Shop. Exit 6 off the Casey Highway in Childs.
What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team at NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS, Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable Channel 7. Here's great news from Figlamini Drugstore in Carbondale that can save you money and make shopping for your prescriptions more convenient. Figlamini now has an $8.95 generic drug plan and free local delivery. Figlamini offers diabetic shoes, lift chairs, and home health supplies. That's what sets Figlamini apart from the chains. Locally owned and trusted since 1929. Stop in and see the difference for yourself at Figlamini Drugstore in Carbondale, where you're not just a number, you're family.
Lakeland back out on the court for the start of the third quarter of play as they trail 34-20, and they will have the basketball on the inbound to start the second half. Laborde takes the inbound pass, and here we go with second half action. Laborde had it knocked away. Good save by Estat. Kernow dishes off. Art on the perimeter. Art off the drive. Great shot.
Again, off the dribble, he takes from the top of the circle. You got to get help.
34-22 as Lakeland opens up with a field goal. And the Chargers will go in their half-court offense. Bolinas on the perimeter. Joe Kilhullen from downtown nails it. 37-22 Carbondale. Chargers have had the hot hand from beyond that three-point arc.
They certainly have.
Lakeland now goes to work. Jordan Art with a drive to the basket. Short, follow-up by Harding. Got it. 37-24 as Lakeland comes right back with a bucket.
That's Harding's fourth offensive rebound. That's where he's beaten. He's getting to Carbondale today.
Now, Bolinas and Kilhullen. Here's a wide open look at the basket, and Joe Kilhullen will fire up the shot. This one is off the mark. Battle for the ball. Laborde has it. Outlet pass goes to Harding in transition. Harding covered closely by Sopko. Long three by Harding. Off the mark. Battle for the ball. Connor Deary has it for the Chargers. Kilhullen will run the offense. Sopko on a drive. Scoops it out. Sopko gets it back. Right of the lane. Puts it up short. Harding with the rebound.
Where is he going? He's too small to be in there.
And Harding will give it up to Rodney Laborde. And Laborde on a drive, going to the basket, fouled on the play.
Oh, it looked like a pretty good block from here.
Looks like it might be on POTUS, and that is number 2. First team foul here in the second half. And Rodney Laborde, who had 4 first-half points, is on the stripe for Lakeland. Laborde, a 55% free throw shooter. Misses. Lakeland down by 13. And Laborde can't get the second one to fall. Deary with the rebound. Here's Carbondale with Joe Kilhullen. Now Sopko will take control, working against Art. Great screen by Connor Deary. There's a great bounce pass to POTUS on a drive. Connor Deary goes to the basket and is fouled on the play by Jake Kernow.
I'll tell you that he's got to be under control when he's going to that basket. He had a great move. He beat him off the dribble, and there was nobody there. There's the time to shoot the ball left-handed.
Foul on number 22, Jake Curnow.
Second personal foul on Jake Curnow. First team foul. That will place Connor Deary, a 48% free throw shooter, on the line. And this one is too heavy. Checking out is Laborde. And Silas Stearns, 5'10 sophomore guard, will check into the Lakeland lineup wearing number 12.
See, I don't like the situation underneath this basket. Ever since I was the AD here, with people walking across while the play is going on. There's got to be something done there. Somebody's going to get hurt right off the bat. And second of all, they don't belong walking across in the middle of the game.
Lakeland trailing 37-24. They try to get the ball to Harding on the left wing, and there's a foul.
And that's
foul on number 31, Connor Deary.
That's his third.
Yeah, he can't play behind. He can't play behind Harding. He's too big for him.
Art on the inbound. Pass goes to Harding. Harding guarded by Deary. Pull up, baseline. Won't fall for Harding. Rebound, Kilholland. Here's Carbondale in transition. Sopko on the left side. 5 minutes to play, third quarter. Great to have you on board
take
tonight
that,
for
Sean.
Adams Cable High School basketball. How about that shot for Justin Potus? It was rattling in and out of the basket, hit the left side of the rim, hung there for a second and dropped in.
Well, hey, Justin says, well, hey, you guys are all from the threes. There must be something to be said about that. Maybe I'll do it too.
Here's a steal by Sopko. He'll go to the basket and lay it in. And Carbondale has a 42-24 lead. Lakeland will go to work right now with the basketball as Estat.
I'll tell you, Sopko's giving Estat fits out there.
Estat dishes off. And this will be a shot by Silas Stearns. Short. Kilholland has it for the Chargers.
Be patient.
Sopko from the left corner. Shot is off the mark. Battle for the ball. And Estat has it. Harding in transition for Lakeland. Harding right to the basket, draws the crowd, tips it back up, didn't get it. Nice save by Justin Potus. Out to Kilholland. Carbondale on the fast break. Left side, right side, I should say. Shot is too heavy for Sean Bolinas. And Carbondale is called for a personal foul.
Foul on number 20, Zach Sopko.
Sopko called for the personal. That's his second, team's third.
Please, John DeCastro. You're the winner of a $25 gift card.
Lakeland on the inbound with Estat to put the ball in play to Rodney Laborde. And with Lakeland trailing 42-24, they will set it up. Here's Laborde trying to drive to the basket, cut off by Kilholland. And Lakeland will reset it as Estat will back away from the three-point line. Here's Laborde with an outside shot. Misses. Sopko collects the count.
Good box out by Zach Sopko that time. There's a mismatch that Carbondale went right too early.
Well, they tried to get the ball to Kilholland.
And Sam Morgan.
Sam Morgan at 5'5" called for the personal foul. Trying to defend against Joe Kilholland at 6'2". Kilholland now will put the ball in play as we have just about 3 minutes remaining third quarter. Sean Bolinas and Sopko will work the Carbondale offense. Evan Deary will launch a three. This one is short. Kilholland collects it, puts it back with a left hand. What a shot.
Pretty play by Joe Kilholland. That was sweet.
44-24 the Chargers. Good rebound and the putback. Now Tony Harding, double teamed, works it out. Sam Morgan fires up the shot and is fouled on the play.
Foul number 20, Zach Sopko.
Zach Sopko
His third
called
personal
for number 3, and he will take a seat on the bench. Bobby Solitsky will check in for the Chargers. Free throw by Sam Morgan, the 5'5" sophomore, too heavy. The lead is 20 for the Chargers, 44-24. Sam Morgan with another free throw toss on the way. Glenn, how about that Lakeland cheering section over there? That alien that they have, that green alien that they have over there. That's.
I've seen some green aliens sometime in my life.
Usually what, on the weekends?
I can't say.
Okay. Deary bounce passing. Turnaround shot is off the mark by POTUS. Put back and a foul. Hey, you take that thing up to Russell Park one evening, and you might have something going on up there.
Put it in the water. Put it out of
2:18 left in the third. POTUS on the stripe, a 77% free throw shooter for the Chargers, and he scores. Carbondale is averaging 53 points a ball game while allowing just about 50. And Justin POTUS, the 6'3" senior, nails 2.
Hey, Justin POTUS came into his own real well this year. He's a leader for Carbondale on the court.
Has played well.
Really he leads by example.
Really exciting to watch as Lakeland misses the shot, and there's a reach in on Justin POTUS.
Foul on number 23, Jordan Art.
Art whistled for the personal. That is his second, team's fourth. Joe Kilhoen. Beautiful pass. He'll get it back and launch a 3. Didn't get the roll. Battling for the ball underneath was Evan Deary, and he draws the foul.
Yep. Nice rebound inside.
Foul on number 14, Tyler Polino.
Yeah, we'll go to the roster now as Jeff Evans. Tyler Polino, 5'7" junior guard, is called for the personal, wearing number 14. And Evan Deary will have one more free throw toss on the way, with Carbondale leading 47-24.
Nope.
This shot is good.
Well, 2 of them spun back in because of the good backspin on the shot.
48-24, your score.
What do we call them?
Carbondale in control.
What do we call them? Shooters, bounces, and bricks, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Lakeland going to work. Jordan Art on a drive to the basket. Fires it up and didn't get it. Ball's tipped around. Good rebound by Bobby Solitsky, and then he is fouled. So right now, things getting a little bit sloppy out on the floor. While we have the opportunity, I'd like to thank Eric Larson, the athletic director here at Carbondale area, for all of his help getting the broadcasts on the air. Of course, the Carbondale Maintenance Department. Scott, Homer, and the gang, thank you very much, guys. You have been fantastic getting us set up here for all of our broadcasts. We really appreciate it. Here's an outside shot that is good by Evan Deary, and it's 51-24 the Chargers.
This is just another one of those Carbondale nights.
Tony Harding on the drive to the basket, scores for Lakeland, and is fouled. Basket's good. Might be on Evan. Let's check this. Bobby Solitsky, his second, team's fifth. Harding on the stripe, shooting at 80%, makes it look easy. 51-27.
Now that's 1-1.
Rodney Laborde called for the personal for Lakeland, 17th foul. Joe Kilhoen will go to the free throw line. He has been money in the bank this year. through 21 games and shooting at 80% and continues the good free throw shooting, averaging 12 a ball game this year.
Carbondale's going to miss Joe Kilhullen and Justin POTUS next year,
yes.
and Connor Deary with his defense.
Yes, they will. And this second shot is good.
I like Connor Deary, the way he plays defense. He's certainly not as big as most of them, as I said before, but he gives everything he's got.
Yeah, there's Pete Tallarico making his way up the steps. After a night of selling tickets out
Peter
at the ticket booth.
Peter can get a job in the carnival, I think. He sells a lot of tickets.
Yes, he does. 53-27 as Carbondale area with under 50 seconds to play, third quarter. We'll set it up with Kilhullen running the offense.
Play for one. Open it up.
And Selitsky will take control for the Chargers.
Just relax. If nobody's coming out, just hold the ball out there.
21 seconds on the clock. Evan Deary, Bobby Selitsky on that far side. Clock down to 14. Selitsky sees an opening, pulls up with a short jumper, misses, and
too early though. See, too early. Gives Lakeland a shot now.
5 seconds on the clock.
This one's going up.
Will fire it left side. This will be Sam Morgan at the buzzer, short, and that will bring it into quarter number 3 here at the Pizzaronis Gym in Carbondale, with the Chargers leading the Chiefs 53-27 on Adams Cable High School basketball.
Improve the appearance of your property with the help of Nick's Excavating and Paving of Carbondale. Nick's Excavating and Paving provides the highest quality service in residential and commercial excavating, paving and seal coating, demolition, land clearing, foundations, driveways, sidewalks, and utility lines. Nick's Excavating and Paving also delivers sand, stone, topsoil, and mulch. For prompt professional service, call Nick's Excavating and Paving Carbondale. Keep your vehicle running safe and efficiently with complete automotive care by Jerry's Tire and Auto Service, Brooklyn Street, Carbondale. You can rely on Jerry's for minor repairs, wheel alignment, Pennsylvania safety inspection and emissions testing, brake service, oil changes, computer diagnostics, and brand name tires for a smooth ride. Stop in and see Jerry. Call 282-TIRE or visit their website, jerrystire@gmail.com. Jerry's Tire and Auto Service, Brooklyn Street, Carbondale.
Welcome back to the Pizzaronis Gym in Carbondale. Lackawanna League Division III Boys High School Basketball, fourth quarter, about to get underway with Carbondale leading Lakeland 53-27. And Carbondale with the basketball on the inbound, and here we go with the fourth quarter. As Joe Kilhullen lost the basketball, Laborde wants to go right to the hoop, goes up with the layup, misses, and is fouled.
I don't know what Kilhullen was thinking there. Looking too much down the court, waiting to set up, and forgot to take the ball with him.
And for Lakeland now, it will be Rodney Laborde on the stripe, and the free throw rims out. Well, sometimes you can't buy a basket, Glenn.
Well, he's 0 for 3 so far. Actually, he's 1 for 5.
Third personal foul on Bobby Selitsky. Second shot off the mark. Here comes Carbondale on the run. Kilhullen, far sideline. Selitsky gives it up. POTUS, guarded by Harding. Mustika, turnaround. Harding clears for Lakeland. Tony Harding, crossover, long three, didn't get it. Rebounded by Evan Deary. In transition, Carbondale from the right side. Here's Kilhullen with an open look.
Of course, there he is.
As he drops a three ball on Lakeland once again. 56-27. Harding off the drive scores for the Chiefs. 56-29 is the Chiefs' answer with a field goal. I'd like to thank all of our fine sponsors all season for making high school basketball possible. as Carbondale throws it away, and Lakeland will have it.
Nope.
Thanks to Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, Tony, Mike, Jeff, and the staff, we thank you very much. Main Street, Sunoco, and Carbondale, great staff. NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6, Mayfield. And you see Nick Cerniak, be sure and thank him for his support. Tom's Floor Shop, Main Street and Childs, Tom and Ronnie, thank you very much, guys. Of course, the White's Crossing Sports Shop, they now have fishing licenses available. And with the cold weather we're having now, you might be able to do some ice fishing coming up. So if you don't have your license, stop in and see Tom at the White's Crossing Sports Shop, McGovern Insurance Agency in Carbondale, Figlamini Drugstore in Carbondale. Thanks to Mike Mancuso. Mike, we really appreciate your support. Nick's Excavating and Paving. Nick's still busy doing all kind of excavating work with the warm weather we've had this winter, as Harding collects the rebound. Jerry's Tire and Auto Service, Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services of Carbondale, and of course, Tonkin Auto Supply in Carbondale. Stop in and see Glenn, Garth, and the fantastic staff for all of your automotive needs. And Sam at the Roselle Department Store. Sam, thank you very much. We'll be in to see you soon after the basketball season is over.
If you can't find it anywhere, Sam has it.
Well, Sam will have it. It will be your first choice for all of your needs, clothing needs. And Harding with a long three, misses. And Salitsky coming the other way with the basketball for the Chargers. Mustika up with the shot, fouled by Tony Harding. 56-29, Carbondale, your leader, as Giovanni Mustika, the 6'5" junior, will be on the stripe for Carbondale as Harding picks up his second personal foul. That is the 9th team foul for Lakeland here in the second half.
That's 3 in a row from the foul line missed by Carbondale.
Well, that is something you won't be able to do when you're in the district playoffs fighting to stay alive. As Giovanni Mustika hits the second shot, it's 57-29. We'll go to a break and be right back on Adams Cable High School Basketball.
The Gabriel family and the staff at Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated of Carbondale send best wishes to our local athletes and teams for a successful season. In your time of need, call 282-1219 for the ultimate in professional service from Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, Carbondale. Looking for great prices and special offers on top quality parts and accessories? You'll find them at Napa Auto Parts. Visit Tonkin Auto Supply in Carbondale for great savings while supplies last. Only at Napa. Stop in and see Glenn, Garth, and the staff at Tonkin Auto Supply in Carbondale, your know-how folks.
Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how.
Back at the Pete Taronis Gym in Carbondale. 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Carbondale up 57-29 over Lakeland. Harding draws the crowd, puts up the shot, banks it off the glass, misses, and is fouled as he continues to battle for the Chiefs. Well, we'll have some wholesale changes in the lineups right now, especially for the Chargers, as the second unit will be in there. As Tony Harding will be on the free throw line for Lakeland. 57-30 as he hits the free throw.
Yeah, he's certainly he doesn't miss too many from the free throw line, that's for sure.
And this one rolls off the iron. And the ball is rebounded by Carbondale area and Connor Deary.
Carbondale's got to get some spacing here and just move the basketball.
Sopko,
there you go.
Sopko back in the lineup for the Chargers.
No.
Tipped away. And coming the other way, Kilholland fights for it and takes it away from Harding. Here's Sean Bolinas nailing a three.
Well, Sean Bolinas is the guy who started this thing early in the first quarter.
Well, he lit the fuse early as Tony Harding drives to the basket and was fouled. Bucket is good. 60-32, and Tony Harding will go back to the charity stripe. Second personal foul on Sean Bolinas of Carbondale. Harding nails the free throw. 60-33.
Carbondale's throwing these lazy passes. Not that one, though.
There's Bolinas battling and scores. Sean Bolinas at 5'11", battling under the basket and scores for the Chargers to make it 62-33. Tony Harding, long three, misfires. Ball is rebounded by POTUS. Here come the Chargers. Sopko working it around.
Keep it out of the corner.
He'll fire it to Kilholland. This time his shot is off the mark. Battle for the ball. Art had his momentum take him out of bounds, and Lakeland can't control it. Chargers on the inbound.
If I were Carbondale, I'd just kill some time every time down the court now. 10, 20, 25 seconds before you shoot.
Long inbound pass to Sopko. And Bolinas and Sopko setting it up.
Keep it in the middle of the
floor. Right in front of head coach Landon Gabriel. Joe Kilholland for three. Just makes it look easy. He was left wide open. 65-33 Carbondale. Laborde with an open look. This shot rolls off the iron. No good. Charger possession.
That was Joe Kilholland's sixth three of the night.
Wow. Incredible.
If he's not going to play another game in this gym, he is going out in a flash.
He's going out in style, no doubt about it.
You don't know. You don't know what they're going to match up. Probably with where they're ranked in the standings. They're probably playing at someone else's home court.
I'd like to thank everyone at Adams Cable for their support all season long. To General Manager Wendy Hartman. Wendy, thank you very much for everything. As Kilholland misfires on a long three, Carbondale keeps it going. Also to head-end technician Kyle Camero. Kyle, great job this year. Can't thank you enough for all of your help and support. And of course to everyone who got the live audio on this year. Heather O'Connor, Lisa McCausland, Mark Peterson, Eric Spangenberg, everyone, thank you very much. And, of course, to D.C. Day, who leads us in and out of the broadcast. Her incredible voice, doing a great job.
I'm going to have to meet that lady someday.
Oh, she is the best. Absolutely the best. That's why she's on our broadcast. Here's an outside shot that is off the mark by Jerry Kurnow as the ball goes out of bounds. And, of course, to Nick Homick for all of the great camera work and editing that he does. Makes our broadcast look so professional on the playback. Lakeland goes to the basket. There's a shot that is good by Ian Condrat, the 5'9" senior, scoring for Lakeland to make it 65-35. And also, folks, thank you for tuning in all year. We really do appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed all of the broadcasts as Laborde will dish it to Harding, and he scores with a left hand. Laborde gets the assist, Harding the basket.
Where's he going? Where is he going?
Well, right now,
you don't want to be over there to begin with because you can get trapped.
Well, right now, Glenn, leading 65-37. Wouldn't you be walking the ball?
Certainly.
Just
midcourt? Take your time. Give some spacing out there. Pass the ball around the court.
Well, they can't wait to get to the playoffs. Maybe that's what it is.
Could be it.
You know. Here's Zach Sopko missing. He is a 42% free throw shooter this year. Yeah, great crowd here tonight. They were really into it, very enthusiastic. Great atmosphere here at the Peach Gym tonight.
It was exciting.
Sure was. Kilholland wide open again. This time he misses. And Harding has it for Lakeland. He wants to go coast to coast. Nice spin move up with the shot. Basket's good, and a blocking foul on Joe Kilholm.
Stationary. He was stationary there.
As the starting five will come off the court, as Landon Gabriel will put the second unit in, and he'll give everyone a high five on the far side. Carbondale with the win will look forward to the playoffs. Of course, Lakeland will look forward to the playoffs, but they are going to have a difficult road because with this loss, I do believe it means that they will play the league champion, the Division III league champion, whoever that may be.
Yeah, that's a haul for them. Hey,
Mid-Valley, Dunmore, you never know.
Hey, they beat Mid-Valley the other night.
Just never know. Right, you never know, but it will be a difficult, a more difficult road.
By all means.
If you had won the game, it might have been just a little easier for maybe one game. As the second unit of Carbondale goes to the basket, and they'll kick it outside. Outside shot won't fall for the Chargers. Andrew Monarchuk took that last shot wearing number 32. Harding with a runner scores.
Yeah.
And Jeff Evans will call a timeout and take Tony Harding out of the
I'll tell you what,
game.
Kid played a heck of a game. He just didn't get any offensive support tonight.
Yeah, tough night. And here is Carbondale with the basketball. They'll work it around the perimeter with just about a minute and a half remaining. Here's a drive to the basket, and the shot that is good.
That's a Bucklaw, Anthony Bucklaw.
5'11" sophomore. His dad played for Carbondale.
Timmy Bucklaw, probably one of the first guys, one of the guys to first play in this gym.
That's right, 1976. That was the first year here in this gym, and boy, Tim could battle on the boards with the best of them.
He banged with the best of them is right.
He sure would. 67-41. Carbondale area, your leader. Outside shot misses by Lakeland with under 1 minute remaining. Ball tipped around. They try it once again. Shot up by Lakeland, no good, and the foul. And for the Chiefs on the free throw line.
33.
Well, guess what, Glenn? We do not have
that's one of those mystery men.
We don't have a 33 on our roster, and he scores. What a shot. That's a great shot.
Everybody gets a step on the court today.
That's good. Get everybody in the ball game.
Well, Steve, I will say this. I can't believe it's over.
I can't.
And it was fun.
It sure was. We had a lot of fun broadcasting this year, as always.
It seems like we just started with the Toronas tournament. It seems like it was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Jerry Borowski, wearing number 10, put up that last shot for Lakeland.
Jerry Borowski. Obviously, Jerry played for us back in the day for Pete Toronas, his father. Yeah, he was very, very good shooter.
Well, Glenn, the playoffs will begin, and we'll be taking a look at all of our local teams as they try to advance to a state title game. As Carbondale leads this one 67-42. Lakeland will just play out the remaining 17 seconds on the clock. And to see if anyone is going to take a shot. I think they're just going to be content to play out the remaining 5 seconds. And that is going to do it. Will they take a shot? Yes, they do. James Lewis for Lakeland, a 5'7" freshman guard, scores the last basket of the ball game, and that will do it. Your final score here tonight, Carbondale area 67 and Lakeland 44. So the Chargers will advance to the playoffs along with Lakeland Chargers will not have to play any of their division rivals in the first couple of rounds of the playoffs. And the Lakeland Chiefs, I believe, if all of the information we received is correct, they will end up playing the Lackawanna League Division III champion in the District 2 semifinals. So it was all Carbondale here tonight as the hot shooting by the Chargers prevailed, and they win it 67-44.
Well, it certainly was. It seems like it was like a repeat of the game up in Lakeland a couple weeks ago. Well, Sean Belinas comes out, hits a three, and then Joe Kilholland says, "I'm taking over." I said, "Not wait for me," Evan Deary says. "I'm going to help you a little bit here." Evan Deary had 4 threes. Joe Kilholland had 6. Sean Belinas had 2. So, plus some good defense and running the floor, it was just all Carbondale again, all like a mirror image of the last game we had.
Good luck to the Chargers in the District 2 semifinals as they improve their overall record to 12 wins and 10 losses, while Lakeland overall falls to 8 wins and 14 losses. So that is going to wrap it up for our regular season of broadcasting here on Adams Cable Channel 7. Thank you so much for joining us all season long. It's really been a lot of fun. It's been our pleasure. And the football schedule has been finalized, and it's a good one.
It should be a good one, yeah.
It's a very good schedule for all of our local teams. A lot of the local rivalries are back, and we hope to be back next year for high school football. So, Glenn, been a pleasure. Nick, as always, thank you very much. And
Steve, I tell you, like I said before, I had a ball this year, and it just went by too fast.
It sure did. So, get the golf clubs out, get ready to go when the weather warms up, and
yeah, we'll do that. But first of all, we have to get the snow shovels out finally.
Yeah, we might have to.
And it's here, so
right.
So we can live with it for a couple weeks, I'm sure.
So that is going to wrap it up here at the Pete Turonis Gym for another season of high school basketball. Your final score: Carbondale 67, Lakeland 44. For Glenn Muskowski and Nick Homick, I'm Steve Young. Till next time, so long from Carbondale.
This Adams Cable Channel 7 sports presentation of high school basketball between the Carbondale Area Chargers and the Lakeland Chiefs was sponsored by Adams Cable Service, Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, Main Street Sunoco, NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6 Mayfield, Tom's Floor Shop, your first step to a beautiful home, Main Street Childs, White's Crossing Sports Shop, McGovern Insurance Agency, Figlomini Drugstore, locally owned and trusted since 1929. Nick's Excavating and Paving, Jerry's Tire and Auto Service, Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, with locations at 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street. By your local Napa Auto Parts store, Tonkin Auto Supply. Your starting lineups are presented by Roselle Department Store. Thank you for making this another great season of high school basketball. And join us again in the fall for the kickoff of Adams Cable High School football here on Channel 7.